Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA." I guess you could say I'm surprised. Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. What great athleticism with both these teams. I mean, every move is so graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Hayward outside, the 3. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. It's Matthews on the wing, shoots over Brown. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Walker in the post, guarded by Bledsoe. Tice, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. Tatum kicks to Walker. Kept alive by Boston. Back to Tatum. Tries again. Bledsoe with the rebound.
Well, it can't get worse than this.
Sabi na lang pagkakain
To
na.
start.
On the wing, Giannis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
And stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Bledsoe against Walker. Giannis outside. There's the pass to Middleton. Trying to get open is Lopez. It's tipped.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Bledsoe. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Lopez kicks to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Bledsoe. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, you love the mentality of Eric Bledsoe. This guy is a scorer at heart.
Walker the pass to Tatum. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
That one falls for Middleton.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
A lot of opinions, Doris, on who may be named the Coach of the Year. When you look at the criteria for you when you're voting, what do you look at?
Well, obviously, you think about who has the best record. That's the first thing you look at. And what has contributed to that best record. But it isn't only about that, right? You have to consider, number one, what's the roster challenges that head coach may have had to overcome? Did he have to deal with any mid-season trades? There are so many things that go into making up a great year as a basketball coach in the NBA. So many things.
And here is Antetokounmpo following Jaylen Brown's three. If it counts, 6 points for Giannis.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
Walker taking his time here. Pass to Tatum. He lobs it up, deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in blocks. Brook Lopez is second.
But there aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Jason Tatum's form is pure on the catch and shoot. So nice.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. But Trey, offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Celtics trail by 4. Now Walker still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hayward finds Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Kev, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Giannis. Great D that time from Tatum.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Tice. Following the miss by Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Tice passes to Walker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Bledsoe against Walker. Dishes it to Hayward. Back to Walker. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Bledsoe against Walker. Trying to get open is Lopez. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 5.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Brown kicks to Tice. To the wing on the left. Now the pass to Hayward. Back to Walker. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Over Giannis. Tatum's shot is off. Bucks leading by 4. Giannis right side. Over in the corner, Matthews. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, the third pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill. Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Hayward. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, Gordon Hayward, not just a jump shooter. This guy will get to the cup.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Leading by 5. Here's Lopez. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Here's Bledsoe. And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Bledsoe. 5 points in the game. Tatum against Giannis. No good from 11 feet. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Walker. Hayward with the ball. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker's shot is off. Milwaukee has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player. And with the pause here, how about the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo? Averaging 29 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Now, here's Walker. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Some impressive play from him over the last month. 6th in free throw percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless. Who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use. You're right.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Jason Tatum. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Walker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Boston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Kemba Walker hits them both. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, well, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
A floater, and Giannis with the layup. Giannis has got 15.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Walker the pass to Tice. Down low. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, Gordon Hayward has the ability to be a primary or a secondary ball handler. Why? Look at the passing he's capable of.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Walker's shot is off. Bucks leading by 7. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Wesley Matthews on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's Giannis. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Walker dishes to Brown. Tice with the ball. Lopez is there. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. The rebound by Middleton.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Knocked away. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Milwaukee in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
How about Marcus Smart keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill? That is really nicely done.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Walker in the post. He's against Hill. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Kemba Walker. Walker against Hill. Pass to Giannis. Shoots a fader. Rebound Boston. Hayward's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pulls it up. Smart misses.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Giannis, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Wanamaker's checked in for Walker. And now let's check out the league's leading rebounders. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
And the first one at the line is good. Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention two guys who I think could be considered combo guards, guards who can play one or two, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But two of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, two names to keep an eye on.
Celtics trail by 8. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Hill. Hayward passes to Smart. Back to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cantor. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Ilyasova.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
To the paint. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks to Cantor. Hayward on the wing. And there's the pass to Wanamaker. Back to Hayward. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Hill. The shot misses. Hayward with some nice D. Passes it to Wanamaker. Pass to Cantor. Over Hill. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Gordon Hayward. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 11 points for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, Kevin, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 3-pointer, Hayward, and no good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Hill, and he banks in the layup. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now here's Hayward. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Inside, here's Wanamaker, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Hill. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Brown against Hill. Brown inside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Here's Giannis. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 10.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hayward finds Smart. And here's Cantor. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Wanamaker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Milwaukee also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Giannis missing. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Hayward leading the charge. Here's Wanamaker. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Tatum. Over Lopez. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 5.
This is right in Tatum's wheelhouse. That mid-range is his comfort zone.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Hill deciding where to go with it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Connaughton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Hill. Brown outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Lopez dishes to Giannis. And they double up Giannis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Brown outside. From 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one is good. Hill's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 16. Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
On the wing, Giannis. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 8 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Up top, Brown. Covered by Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wanamaker. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And for that game against the Knicks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Brown outside. Back to Wanamaker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. 3rd is Chris Middleton. The 4th spot held by Kyle Korver.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That's what they do with their 3-point shooting. They can demoralize a defense. I mean, there are some sleepless nights after having to face any one of those guys.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Bucks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Giannis passes to Connaughton. Picked his pocket. 56 seconds left in the first half. Back to Brown. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brown's got 17 now. Bucks leading by 12. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. .35 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Boston's gotten into trouble with the through ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside Tatum. 20 seconds left now here in the second. The dish to Williams. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, you know, just trying to keep pressing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 35 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
We're seeing the Giannis effect. First player to ever finish in the top 20 in all 5 major statistical categories. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It doesn't speak for his overall impact, but I just want to tell you, that's impressive.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half. Start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Tatum drives in. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Matthews dishes to Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 16. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. To the inside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got assist number 8 now on the night. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And they double up Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Matthews. Lock at 6. Rebound Boston.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Hayward looking over the floor. Over Middleton. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The teardrop falls in. Giannis has got 41.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Three-pointer, Hayward. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Listen, this guy's a viable threat from deep range. With a lot of time put into it, Gordon Hayward has morphed into a consistent three-point threat.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It was such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Kemba Walker. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Smart on the wing. The 17-footer. And the shot is long.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
The 3 from Matthews. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 5 assists tonight.
I love seeing Wes Matthews pull it from deep. When he's got his feet under him, you know it's going in.
Outside Tatum. Will it go? And slam dunk by Tatum.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Antetokounmpo, banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 47 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Walker finds Hayward. Smart against Matthews. From the baseline. Smart misses. Bucks leading by 21. Giannis passes to Bledsoe. And there it is for him. Bledsoe's got 9 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The pass to Tice. Back to Walker. This one for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Well, I'll tell you, he's shooting with confidence right now. Eric Bledsoe off the catch and shoot doing work.
For Boston, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Hayward on the wing. Wants to get it to Smart and does. No good that time. Good D by Matthews. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Bucks.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Right side Tatum. Shot to stop the run. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Walker against Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Walker. Good D by Bledsoe.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Tice with the bounce pass. Walker against Bledsoe. Here's Tatum. The shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. With the second effort, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. Free throw no good for Giannis. Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Back to Giannis. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep, Walker. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, what a great finisher through contact. Eric Bledsoe, one of the tougher point guards in the NBA.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Matthews with the steal. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Smart decision there by Bledsoe. Paying attention to the defensive alignment, making the right pass.
Outside, Walker. Passes it to Tatum. Back to Walker. Four on the shot clock. Here's Hayward. Bledsoe with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. And he gets the bucket. Lopez has got his second basket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Walker the pass to Hayward. 1:29 left to play in the third. Walker against Bledsoe. Right side to Walker. Over Bledsoe. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Tatum. Walker against Matthews. Walker the pass to Tatum. Off the left rim and out. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, Bledsoe with the kind of strength and wingspan that can cause trouble inside. Draws the foul there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
One thing we never questioned was the talent of Eric Bledsoe. What you love about what he has done now, he's shooting the ball better. He's become a more efficient player.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Brown in for Walker. The Bucks also changing it up. Marvin Williams is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Korver in for Wesley Matthews. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Over Lopez. Boston again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And and he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Edwards. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Connaughton. Hill inside. Edwards defending. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Foul on Boston.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
On the free throw, no good.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And the basket is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Edwards. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Goes up again, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Free throw good, Edwards. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Pass to Korver. Shoots over Brown. Korver, no luck.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside Hill. Lopez kicks to Korver. Bucks passing it around. 5 on the clock, and the basket by Hill.
Boy, Kev, how about the recognition of Kyle Korver? Puts the pass on time and on target, makes it an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Here's Wanamaker. He dishes it to Brown. Back to Wanamaker. Edwards against Hill. Edwards inside. That one doesn't drop. Hill with some nice D. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They get it again. The wide open look here for Lopez. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Lopez looking right at home with the catch and shoot.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Brown. Helps teams if they can keep the rights to their best player. We see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
Edwards passes to Williams. Looking to end the run. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
It's Hill on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Hill passes to Lopez. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams against Williams. Here's Wanamaker. Shoots over Korver, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hill with it. Outside Korver. Passes it to Lopez. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Connaughton. Lopez finds Hill. Second chance shot. And that one's good by Lopez.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Boston shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Now to end the cold streak. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
At the top of the key, Williams. Of course, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, obviously, you're going to have two goals. Instead of one championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament, too.
The first free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Connaughton. With the teardrop. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Corver against Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Lopez inside, working on Williams. Pass to Connaughton. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Cantor. Williams scanning the floor, trying to find Green. He's got it now. Rebounded by Corver. Bucks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. The pass to Hill. He kicks to Brown. Here's Lopez. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Now here's Cantor. Here's Edwards. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Ojale. And here is Williams. He's covered by Brown. Now Cantor. Pass to Ojale. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Ojale's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bucks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. And here is Hill. Brown dishes to Hill. Corver passes to Williams. Outside Hill. Another shot. Williams trying to break free. Hill, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Green, the pass to Williams. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Brown feeling out a bit. Corver against Williams. Can they get it? Corver, no luck. Austin's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Williams, that's good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Bucks shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Hill passes to Lopez. It's back to Hill. Misses from short range. Boston shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Edwards. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former #2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Kyle Korver.
One shot.
And that one falls for Williams.
What you like about Williams is how he's changed his game over time. Now he's a fantastic stretch 4 in this league.
Green kicks to Edwards. Outside Williams. Outside Green. From outside off the mark. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Hill against Green. Outside Hill. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.